Table Heroes. Welcome back to another Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes Beginner's Guide. So today we're going to be talking about are going to be these guys right here, all of your resources, how to use them correctly, how to make sure that you're doing the best things that you can possibly do for farming and things of that nature. So let's just get right into it. First things first, you've got your crystals. It's this little purple thing. It's got the green plus up here. As you can see, I've got 293. Now, one of the things you're going to use these for, which is going to be huge, is going to be your energy here, right? And your Cantina Battle energy. Those are the only two things that really are really worthwhile using, especially early in the game. Prior to being 85 and starting to really get into that in-game stretch there. Is you're going to want to use two refreshes on this, right? As you see, mine shows 100 right now. Mine hasn't reset yet, but two refreshes. So 250 crystal resets or refreshes on this to go through and do your farming for gear, characters, and things of that nature. You're going to do one, which should be 100, on what's called your Cantina Battle energy, okay? These two energies are going to be where you get all your characters. You're going to get majority of your characters out of these two. You're also going to get all your gear, especially with that regular energy that you have there. So you got all these different energies you're going to be using. You got Cantina energy. You got your regular energy. You've got your ship energy. And then you also have your mod battles energy. Obviously, mods are going to be very, very important, especially as you get later on in the end game, because mods make or break a team. You got two teams that have 7-star 85, level 85, so they're all maxed out characters. What makes the difference between one character and the other? It's going to be the mods. So at some point, this is going to be really, really, really important. Obviously, when it opens up for you, you want to start farming those and start placing them on your characters. It's going to make a huge difference with your arena team, on Squad Arena. It makes a huge difference when you get into ships and things of that nature. So those things are going to be huge. So let's talk about where you can receive this energy, right? So this is going to refresh about, I think it's about every 6 minutes or so. You're going to receive some energy there. But you'll also get it through, when you click on Quest, your bonus mod energy, bonus Cantina energy, and bonus energy, and bonus ship energy, okay? So those are going to have some type of refresh time. You just want to make sure that you're making the most out of that refresh time every single time. It's going to refresh 3 times a day, so you can get that bonus energy. And just knowing based off of your time zone is when you're going to actually get those refreshes. So I know mine are at 11, 5, and 8 p.m. So I've already collected all those. Just make sure you keep up with it and know exactly where it's at. Now, the other places you're going to get energy at, use these energy at, is going to be your ships. So all these are going to be used for your battles, your fleet battles, okay? You're going to use this energy in your dark side and light side battles. You're going to use them in Cantina battles, okay? And you're going to use them over here in your mod battles and mod challenges. So mod challenges are definitely going to get you into those 5-dot mods. Obviously, you need to go through the mod battles in order to get to those challenges. And then at the end of mod battles, on mod battles 9, this is going to be where you're going to start to essentially be able to, what's it called? Slice your mods to make them better. Okay, so mods are huge, huge, huge. I'll show you the characters that I've always worked on my arena team first. So you can see Palpatine here. Let's see, so we got Palpatine that I'm using Grand Admiral Thrawn, who I'm currently working on his mods. We're using Darth Vader, also currently working on his mods. I'm using Darth Sion, same thing, working on his mods currently, and it takes a while, right? Mods are going to be very important. And then Darth Nihilus. So that's my arena team, really. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And I'm doing okay. I fell today down into the 300s. I was below 200. So my shard are starting to get harder and harder. Obviously, everyone's starting to get better characters. They're farming. They're doing the same things I'm doing. So just make sure you're doing those things as well. Remember, you're going to do a total of 3 refreshes a day, right? One of them is going to be in your Cantina battles. The other 2 are going to be used for your light side and dark side battles. Okay, the Cantina battles is going to be 100 of these guys right here. Crystals, 100 crystals. And you're going to spend essentially another 100 crystals, so a total of 200 crystals on your dark side, light side battles energy. And that's it. Now, if you're going to put money into the game and go buy these crystal packs and things like that, obviously you can spend a lot more depending on what you're doing, right? I personally, every once in a while, I'll buy this chest of crystals for $20. I get 2,800 crystals. I'll just kind of refresh those things. I do that about once a month, and it helps me out for some things that I need to do, right? I spent some money early in the game with getting Dark Scion and Dark Nihilus. I had them both at 4 stars. So outside of that, I have farmed them, and spending money in this game is all it's doing is cutting down on time. At the end of the day, it's cutting down time. So you can absolutely do everything free to play. You do not have to purchase anything. There are always going to be things that can help you and things of that nature. Like I'll go through and purchase the marquee event packs if I think those characters are going to be needed later on for a legendary event. So for example, if we go look at my Old Republic, which I really believe are going to be needed for a legendary event, I spent $10 on each of these packs. Karth Anasi, Canderous Ordo, Jahani, and then Darkside Bastila Sean Fallen. I also spent a little bit more to get some more shards out of her so I could have her already at 5 stars. But yeah, if you're going to spend money, spend the money. But for free-to-play players, you can absolutely do everything free-to-play. Everything's going to be available to you eventually for free-to-play. That's how this game works. It just means that sometimes you may not be able to get to the legendary events right when they come out, and that's okay because they're going to come back around. But you've got to make sure you're spending these resources very, very wisely. Now, how do you get crystals? Crystals, your biggest revenue of crystals is going to be from Squad Arena and in your prizes. So currently I'm between 200 and 500. Usually I'm between 100 and 200. So I'm getting about 60 crystals a day to 75 crystals a day. Obviously, as you progress up your Squad Arena, you're going to get up to 500 crystals a day for number 1. Just being in this top 10, really 250 and above a day for crystals. That's ridiculous. 250 crystals. So that's going to be essentially your 200 crystals you're using a day for your refreshes. 1 for Cantina battles and 2 for your dark side, light side battles. Outside of that, like I said, you can get them in the packs, which if you're trying to play free to play, don't do it. Just grind it out. Work on Squad Arena. Know when your Squad Arena payout is. Like mine is at 5 o'clock. So if I go in, about an hour before, maybe 2 hours before, and I start grinding out Squad Arenas battles. And sometimes you want to use those crystals for 25. I think it's 25 crystals or 50 crystals to refresh your arena battle so that you can climb quickly. The other place you can get them is going to be in ships in the fleet arena. Also has a prize payout. Top 50 starts to get crystals. So if you're up at the top of your ship arena shard, you're going to get 400 crystals a day. So everything comes down to farming and then modding and things like that, especially when you get into that top 10, top 50. That's what it mostly is going to be about. And just making sure you are using your crystals, and the rest of your currency to the best ability. Now, of course, the other thing you have in this game are going to be credits. So for credits, I currently have 16.1 million credits. And I never really fall between 10 million, past 10 million now, or 5 million. So I just I go through, I pick 5 characters that I'm going to go ahead and level up a day. For usually like the next couple of weeks. and I'll do them level by level per day, right? So right now I've got Bosscat 76. He's essentially 9 days away from being 85, because I just do one level a day. Now, if you really need in a pinch and you need to get through and do a legendary event, so like right now we've got one famous Wookiee going on. Sometimes I spend a little bit more, but I make sure I don't go below that $5 million mark or 5 million credits mark, just to make sure that I'm staying on top of everything. Credits are going to be used for when you're crafting, for your gear. They're going to use to level your characters. They're, as you know, going to be used to level your abilities, so as well as your mods. So they are very important in the game. So make sure you're actually using those, and paying attention to where you're at on your actual credits, because they're going to be very, very important for your success in this game. Excuse me. Now, moving on, we're going to talk about some things. Really just some predictions for 2019. Happy New Year, everyone, by the way. I hope everyone had a fantastic one. We're doing this video today as opposed on Wednesday, which is our normal post time, because I did some traveling over the holidays. So, 2019, what I think is going to be coming, and predictions and things like that. I think some of this is already kind of been out there for a little bit, depending on who else you watch on YouTube about Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes. So, the OT Millennium Falcon. So, the original trilogy Millennium Falcon, I believe, is coming right now for our daily login rewards. We've got Slave 1. Let me transition real quick. Sorry about that. So we have Slave 1 right now is the current login rewards for the month of January. So that is absolutely possible, very, very possible, based off some leaks and things like that. And if we go through ships, we now have quite a bit of bounty hunters. So let's see. Let's go to bounty hunters. So we've got Houndstooth, we have Slave 1, we have Xandu Blood, and we've got IG-88, the IG-2000. So we have 4 bounty hunter ships right now. My guess is this is going to be a legendary event for the original trilogy Falcon. I'm thinking bounty hunters plus Grand Moff Tarkin, I can't say it. Executrix. There we go. I can't say it. I'm sorry. You can make fun of me. It's cool. And then some other Empire ships, I think, is really what's going to be needed based off the story that's going to be there. So probably Darth Vader and Imperial TIE Fighter. Those are probably going to be the other 2 that are going to be needed. So you get a total of 6 ships there that are going to be needed for that type of event. All right. Moving on. Outside of that, I think we're going to have a Darth Malik or something like that coming in on February, because February is Sith month, the month of passion, month of love, take what you want. So that's February, right? And I really, really believe Darth Malik may be coming. That is why I spent money on this Old Republic marquee characters that came out, with Carth Onasi, Canderous, Juhani, and Basilisk Sean Fallen. So now obviously I need to do some work on some of these guys. Basilisk is almost done for me as far as being at 85. She's already gear 8. Her abilities are almost pretty much maxed out. So she's going to be ready to go here soon. I need to work on Juhani, which by the way is a very, very good Jedi tank. I need to work on Canderous and Carth. So Darth Malik, I think, is very, very possible. And then we're probably going to see Darth Revan later on in the year. It would make sense. I wouldn't say necessarily make sense, but it'd be nice if Capital Games went ahead and didn't do that until towards the 1-year anniversary, essentially, of Jedi Knight Revan coming out. Allows Jedi Knight Revan to have some time in the arena. They've already kind of had some of these counters start to come out for Jedi Knight Revan, with the Basilisk Sean Fallen and a couple of other characters. C-3PO bringing Rebels back to life as a counter to Revan, possibly. And in some videos I've seen has done pretty well. So as I said, Darth Revan. I think Darth Revan is going to be like another hero's journey event, maybe a hero fall. That'd be really cool and really neat to see. I think you're going to need Jedi Knight Revan for that. Probably, possibly some other characters, like Darth Malik in order to do that. He's definitely going to be a 7-star event in my mind. I don't think you can do anything else but a 7-star event. He's got to be a hero's journey type of event. BB9E. And the reason we say BB9E is because of what Territory Wars is going to be for this month. First Order is getting some love in Territory Wars. So BB9E may be coming in, especially based off of the target lock ability, which you only see in droids, and there's currently 0 droids on the First Order. So I think that's what's coming for this year. BB9E may be coming out a lot quicker than what we think. Outside of that, I would love to see a General Grievous and Separatist rework. I currently don't have any of those characters, however, but for the sake of Arnold T101, please, Capital Games, for the love of gosh, do a rework on General Grievous. Maybe got pushed back, and maybe we'll see that this month. We won't know. Obviously, the Road Ahead should be coming out probably next week or the week after. Capital Games should be coming back from their vacation next week. Outside of that, I really don't have too much more to talk about. Next week, we'll obviously have a lot more to talk about because we should be getting a Road Ahead or some type of development notes coming out soon from Capital Games. But until next time, all you Holotable heroes, we will see you next time. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Like this video if you liked it. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed already. I would greatly appreciate that. But until next time.